Today's session, it's about women empowerment, women-led development. The government of India has taken various steps to ensure empowerment of women through their social, educational, economic and political uplifting through various schematic interventions. While the schemes implemented by the government like Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, the National Social Assistance Program, the initiatives like Sangraha Shiksha, the scheme of National Overseas Scholarships, Babu Jagjeevan Ram, Chhatravas Yojana, Swachh Vidyalaya Mission, etc. ensure that schools are girl-friendly, especially for vulnerable sections of society, and adequate facilities in place to fulfill their special requirements. Along with this education, all other sectors, Government of India has come out lot many policies for the women empowerment. Now, over to Uliji for the Indonesian for the women empowerment policies. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Sandhya. I would like to say congratulations to Dr. Sandhya Purecha for starting the W20 India presidency with such elegance and incredibility. And allow me to convey my highest appreciation to the W20 India for the arranging such an important event at such a beautiful place. And now I'd like to, on this time, I would like to introduce first, because I think we are come from Indonesia, we have the biggest delegate. So we would like to stand up, please. Delegate, yes, we would like to support Indian W20 Indian for this year. Okay, we are ready to support you all. All right. Okay, the inception meeting is the essential, the continuation of W20 Indonesia. That we are proud that back in the Indonesian presidency, we have published the W20 communique with the annex we call Toba Track, an action plan developed by consensus of all delegates. Tomorrow, as that we have the meeting delegate, we would like to send you the handbook of the Toba Track, the communique. So maybe we would like to give you to all tomorrow. And this is to ensure that the international development issues we are addressing are impactful. And in here, to all W20 sisters who are present here, let us continue the fight. And then we are among the women who are leading the development in our respective countries. Like as we have heard from W20 India committee and the 4 task forces, we are starting with the right path. I'm excited and passionate to see where the journey to take us. At the end of the day, we are reaching towards the same goal: collaboration, cooperation, communication, and consensus building and call to action. And you know that last year, we managed to reach 15%. A historical number in which the G20 Leaders Declaration decided to focus on women issues. And I know we deserve to expect more and move together towards it. And then before I close this, that's regarding this one, I just want to invite you all. And then me and then Dr. Sandhya, we have to celebrate of Women International Day that will be held in the UN, 8th of March. That exactly the same the time that we have the International Women's Day in the UN. So I believe that a few as I know from Germany, they will come, and then actually we have the side event there. So it start. I will send you through the email. So we start 8:30 in the morning on the 8th of March. Me and then Dr. Sandhya will be have the session there, and then not W20 Indonesia, W20 India also, we have 15. So we are together. So applause to W20, Indonesia and India. So at the end that, because with this allow me to close with saying that to power woman is a power to the nation. Thank you.
Now I'll request our dear collector, who did a great job to make the W20 successful at Aurangabad, and along with this all women around him running here and there. So let him share his experience. Yeah, please.
Honorable Women 20 President, Sandhya Purecha, ma'am, respected dais, I am shivering. Because first time I am speaking before the women and in the room which is full of women. And now I can understand when a woman stands in a room which is full with men, how she feels. I will convey my message in two parts. Regarding Women 20, this is my second part. That will be my second part. First part is about the preparations and how district administration, along with many agencies, with G22 Secretariat, with obviously Dharitri ji, our Women 20 coordinator, how we, with limited resources, with limited time, we tried our best. And I think you will consider, you will feel that we have tried our best to make you comfortable, to make your stay pleasant and memorable. G20 is a beginning of a new era of hope for the people. India has received the honor of hosting the prestigious G20 summit for the year 2023 at a time when international political and economic situation needs a strong and accomplished leadership. During the G20 presidency, key officials and stakeholders, and finally the state heads of G20 countries are going to visit India. Now you guys are here. Only 56 countries of India, only 56 cities of India have been selected as official venue for G20 meetings, and Aurangabad has secured a place among those. The highly significant inception meeting of Women 20 Engagement Group is being held at Aurangabad now on 27th and tomorrow on 28th. The selection of Aurangabad as the venue for the first inception meeting of the Women 20 Engagement Group is a significant achievement for the city and a testament to its growing reputation at national and international level. As the Women 20 aims to ensure gender considerations are mainstreamed into G20 discussions, this event holds great importance as G20 countries represent a significant portion of global GDP, trade, and population. When we found out that our city was selected for this important conference, from the minute details to measure ones, the city needed a lot of work. The task at hand was daunting, but Under the leadership of Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. Eknath Shinde, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Mr. Devendra Fadnavis, state government promptly provided us all kind of supports. Like we are observing the good condition of roads, PWD played in that part. Tomorrow we are going to visit Ellora Caves, and nearby our gala dinner will be at Ellora Visitor Center. So we renovated, and now it will look in a good shape. I hope that you will have a very good memory of Ellora Visitor Center. Municipal Corporation under the leadership of Mr. Abhijit Chaudhary, he also played a great role, and now city looks beautiful, and in fact the whole city has become a selfie point. If you move around in the night, you will see lots of citizens, and they are going to places and taking selfie. Now this is the importance of W20 Summit. Obviously all good things in the city happened in minimum time, like maximum thing happened in minimum time only because of you guys. Because you were expected here, and so all government officials or our public representative, all other people from industry and rest stakeholders, they took it a task upon us, and obviously now we can say that in given time with the limited resources, they have performed a good, recent, logical or rational good job. Aurangabad's rich cultural heritage, including the UNESCO World Heritage Sites like Ajanta, Ellora Caves. Yesterday, few delegates visited Ajanta Caves. Offer an excellent opportunity for visitors to experience the region's beauty and history. The industrial ecosystem, economic potential, human resource, advantageous geographic location, favorable climate. I know daytime it's little hot, but during night you will feel a pleasant weather. I hope during our welcome dinner you will become the witness of pleasant weather of Aurangabad. Human resource, advantageous geographic location, favorable climate, and growth potential are key strengths that make Aurangabad an ideal destination for industrial investment, tourism and culture and academic exchange. Aurangabad shows that it is a welcoming and inclusive city that values diversity, culture and economic growth. The residents, the citizens, including farmers, young entrepreneurs, traders, women, have a vital role to play in ensuring that this message is effectively communicated to the rest of world. It is their enthusiasm, hospitality and willingness to embark new cultures that will make visitors feel welcome and encourage them to return in India again. This event is an opportunity to showcase the culture and industrial glory of the city. In fact, Aurangabad is known as the beer capital of Maharashtra. We generate highest revenue in Maharashtra from beer industry. All government agencies, entrepreneurs, businessmen, NGOs in the district have made formidable efforts to make this conference a success. We hope that we will see the fruits of these efforts in the future. This was the first part of my speech. Second part is about inception meet. Obviously, you guys are here for W20 inception meet. I should communicate or I should say something to you. And it was expected from me that I will speak about something about women empowerment, about gender participation, gender equality, equity and dignity. Then I was thinking, being a husband of a working woman, my wife Mokshida Patil is a superintendent of police in Aurangabad. And now, 1 month back, we are blessed with a baby girl. So having a baby girl, it changes the whole perspective of a person, and particularly male. So I was thinking that I will say something about these aspects of gender equity. But then I realized I should not say, or I should not give direction to you or Women 20 group, because it's a truth that our 50% partners are female, and then I decided that I have to give my message to rest 50% population of the world, that is male. I want to say them, I want to convey them, stop preaching women. Stop judging women. And don't think that you have a role or authority or power or knowledge to guide the women empowerment or equity regarding equity and equality. For this whole movement, you guys are here, you guys are discussing. Let yourself discuss and decide and reach at a conclusion that what is good for women. No male should play any role by directing this discussion or giving any instruction to this discussion. So now, this will be my message to those men who are outside of this room. So rather than telling you what should do, what should not do, what should be direction of our discussion, what should be the discourse of our discussion, which direction we should go, it will be all decided by you. You will play the key role, and I hope that since morning there are a number of sessions going on, madam, and I hope that you guys will reach at a conclusion which is beneficial for all women from all over world. Now, last point, it was a tedious task, but Sandhya Purecha madam was there. She visited Aurangabad in January to see that Aurangabad is ready for this kind of meeting or not. That time it was really dicey situation, but we promised to ma'am that we will be ready, ma'am. No, you have no doubt. We will try our best. Then after that, Dharitriji, she was continuous touch with district administration, with all agencies, and I can understand how tedious task was. Since January it was very tiring and tedious. But Dharitriji, you have made it now. All congratulations to you. Now again, I welcome all delegates in Aurangabad. I hope that last 2 days you had a wonderful evening in form of Ellora Ajanta Cultural Festival. Tonight you will have a welcome dinner. Tomorrow you will have a gala dinner at Ellora Caves, Ellora Visitor Centers, and after that you will have a cultural show there also. In a way, this Women 20 group will be the first group in all G20 meetings where all delegates are having cultural show all 3 days. All 3 days, yes sir. Rest delegates in other cities, they witnessed cultural show only 1 day. But you are obviously you are women, you are capable, you are lucky. So 3 days are our cultural show. Again, I hope that this journey, this stay will be memorable, and this journey, this talk, this women inception meeting at Aurangabad will make a bond with you, and you will again return to Aurangabad, again return to India. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Hello. Thank you very much, sir. With your kind words, I will ask Uli if you have got any recommendations for G20 leaders to.
Yes, thank you. I think this is the important question that I just want to, we know that in my country that we have the state-owned enterprises, we make it as a policy. So that in that 2024 should be have 25% that women-led development. So that we hope that we can propose also in a measurable number then in recommendation to the G20 leaders. So we have a meeting tomorrow, right? So for the all W20 delegates, so we hope we should push and then we have the number there. Thank you.
Over to Bansuri Swaraj. Women-led development and India. Would you like to comment on this? Please.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a privilege to be amongst you. There's so much talent in one room. It is absolutely heartwarming. I know that since morning you've been hearing about various aspects of women development. So first, let me congratulate you on all the deliberations and all the discussions that we had. And let me begin by welcoming you. Welcome to my beautiful country, India, the land of Ardhanarishwar, where the masculine, the divine masculine, coexists with the divine feminine without disparity, without any kind of gender discrimination. Welcome to my beautiful country, India, where wellness, economic wellness is represented by Goddess Lakshmi, where power is represented by Goddess Durga, and where education and skill development is represented by Ma Saraswati. It is sad that over a historical period, due to societal degeneration, as well as because of an invasion, a past of invasion, etc., we had a gorge of gender disparity that developed in the country. Now, since morning, a lot of my colleagues have told you about a shift, an absolute tectonic shift since 2014 when Narendra Modi ji took over the helm of the government in my country. Our Honorable Prime Minister led the nation out of the stormy waters of the coalition government era. He came with absolute majority. And this brought an atmosphere of political certainty in my country. And that is why, when Nari Shakti, women development, was always at the forefront of his manifesto, became a very actionable point. Now, I'm not going to go over all the schemes that my colleagues spoke about. Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, Mudra Yojana, the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, where all the bank accounts were open. But if I had to articulate the impact of all these government policies since 2014, then in the last 8.5 years, what is the impact? The impact is, today we talk about not just of women development, we talk about women-led development. This shift in rhetoric is of paramount importance. We are talking about where women are not seen in a myopic domestic milieu, where they are not merely passive beneficiaries of all the schemes. We are talking about them leading the way. They become the architects, the sculptors of not only nation building, but as Ibu Uli said, you empower a woman, you empower a nation, and empowered nations lead to an empowered globe. Now, tomorrow we are going to be deliberating at length, and you have been very patient since morning. I do wish you a very fruitful discussion. Please come up with very actionable points, as our Honorable Sherpa has already assured us that we are going to have a collective global action. Whatever recommendations we come up will be part of the leadership communique. I wish you all the best and thank you very much for all your time, for being here. Please enjoy the lovely hospitality, the impeccable arrangements made by our Honorable Collector, Mr. Pandey, his team. And of course, I cannot end this by thanking my Honorable Chairperson, Sandhya Purecha, for her fierce leadership, and of course our Chief Coordinator, Dharitri Patnaik. You are the propellant in our fuel tanks. You have kept all of us going. Thank you very much, sisters. Welcome to India.